That's some thick, sticky stuff. Hey there, Internet, Keith here, and welcome to the Cars and Keith YouTube channel. If you've seen my videos before, you know I like the MJJC Pro version 2 foam cannon. It's the best one on the market. If you haven't, you'll see in today's video. But MJJC reached out to me and they are now making a foam soap. MJJC Foam, snow foam for foam cannons. Now this is a pretty nice little box right here, but that really doesn't matter when it comes to soaps. But being delivered online from a long way away, this is actually pretty good because, you know, many times you get stuff online from Amazon or whatever. So a lot of times the bottle's just in a Ziploc bag or it's in a box and it's just all over the place. It opens up really nice and it's nice and snug on the inside. It's kind of like a bluish color, a blue dye in there. The top has a little plug, a plastic plug. That's another way to help keep it from leaking when it's being sent out. Now there's all kinds of writing all over the bottle, but I will spare you the boring stuff. It is pH neutral, which means it's going to be coating safe, which means on the hood here, it's not going to cut into the dirt a whole lot. The difference between just a regular rinse and having that foam on there, it's going to be pretty close, but it gives you the foam that allows you to have a little more lubricative coating on there when you use the pressure. It's more about the mitt wash when it comes to pH neutrals. There's no dilution for the bucket on the instructions. It basically says it's meant for a foam cannon, but we're going to use it in a bucket in this video. So we're going to go to about 25 milliliters per gallon, and we use 2 gallons of water, which is what I normally always use. So that's 50 milliliters for a wash. Now here's one deal breaker for many of you environmentalists. It has crude palm oil in it. Now palm oil is in everything. It's in food, makeup, soap, you name it, it's there. Now there's a huge push to not use palm oil in products because of the impact to the rainforests. It's a hot topic. I'm kind of surprised that that's in here. Now for the smell. Apple cider? We'll see what it's like when it foams up, but I'm saying cider. It's got a very tree-like natural aroma to it. Something I would prefer to smell over like bubble gum or grape or something like that. Now me personally, I don't like any perfumes or dyes in my soap because that's just stuff that isn't cleaning anything. It's all marketing. Now, some people do love it. It makes their washing experience more enjoyable because of the smell, and if that's the case, perfect. I always talk about making washing more enjoyable, so you'll want to wash more, keep your cars maintained. Now, for this test, I have already prepped the hood with my magical Georgia Red Clay mixture. Sprayed it on, let it dry, then I rolled it outside and left it outside for 2 days, collecting all types of dust. A bird pooped right over there. Now there's that nasty Georgia Red Clay mixture. It's sprayed on. This has a coating, G-Technic Easy Coat, so it's spotted. Just as nasty on the other side. You can see we even have droppings from the tree. You can see some different types of spots. Well, for those of you wishing to use a trusty bottle proportioner, their thread is not the same as the one that comes on it, which kind of sucks. You could buy these on Amazon, like 12 each for $2.50. It winds up being like 30 bucks for these and like 40 bucks for the gallon ones, but an amazing investment really, because like $8 plus whatever shipping from Assess Garage. You can get so many, you won't have to cross-contaminate. Good thing the MJJC has markings on it. It's right at the 100 milliliter mark. This is tap water, 900 milliliters worth. So we're at the 1,000 milliliter mark on the device 10-to-1 dilution ratio. We're gonna be at max foam. We'll spray the right-hand side with the foam. We'll leave the left dry. Then we will rinse them the same time across. Here we go. That's some thick, sticky stuff. Let's watch the dwell time on time lapse so you can see how it falls off the surface. Now this is a little trick I use because some of the top area right there, it is not moving at all. I'll take my pressure washer, I'm gonna turn the pressure washer off, leave the tip on. Just kind of helps it move. Well, I think we've let it dwell long enough. I think further down the road in testing, I'm always gonna have like a specified amount of time on a stopwatch for it to move down, and maybe like say that it's not great that I had to spray water on it, especially on a panel this vertical should move down. Maybe the dilution is a little bit too much. Maybe we should back off a little bit. So now we have our active 2.0 is running 2.0 gallons per minute exactly with this 3.7 tip at about 925 PSI. So you can see we still have some of the spotting, but not that bad. We got some lubricity, some foam on there to help that loose dirt from when the pressurized water hits it. You see this side is dirty as well. I actually think this side is slightly dirtier, so this did cut a little bit. We don't expect the pH neutral soap to do a ton of cleaning. Now we can flip our hood and then start our mitt washing. You see we got about 2 gallons of water. We are pouring in 50 milliliters of their soap. Agitate the soap. That foams up pretty good. Toss in our G-Technic mitt and let's get the washing. As you can tell by how high that soap went up my arm, there was a lot of soap in there. Foams. Lubricity feels pretty good. I can't say that it's as lubricative as some of the other soaps that I've seen, but now they're saying on their bottle, they did not say that this was a bucket wash soap, so they said it's just for the foam cannon, and so I don't know. It does glide pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, it's been sitting outside for 2 days. It doesn't need a clay, but I can feel it catch a little bit here and there. Unlike some of the other soaps that I tried, it did glide a little bit better. But it sounds to me like this is more of a foam cannon specific, which means, like I said, you'll have to have 2 types of soap. You can see from a coating perspective, nothing's really changed from either side. Beads are pretty good, water's flowed off. Now let's vertical it and see how it collects. Both sides evacuate water about the same. So let's do the test here as we wipe down the little bit of water that's left. This is gonna give us a good idea of how much dirt was left behind. You can tell by the microfiber that we couldn't wipe any more dirt off the car. There's no change in color. So there you go, and it's $19.99 a bottle plus shipping. That's gonna put you a little bit over $5 a wash, but I think you could dial that on a bit. You don't always use everything in a foam can. You can save it for the next wash. But I think we could half those dilutions and maybe get down to about $2.50 a wash. I think those would be more than enough. What are your thoughts? I've given you the test results that you need to make your own decision. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the link below for the soap if you want to try it out. Check out the bloopers. See you in the next video. And if you know oh my gosh. It's a long night. This is like the 3rd video in a row. Welcome to the Cars Geek YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, talk right. And you've seen MJJC. Now it's a pretty nice little box. It's very nice and snug. Oh my gosh. Because we're a Carnauba wrap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I just got shit all over my lens.